It is currently winter in the UK and I get a bit lonely and miserable and sad and depressed sometimes. 2 days ago, I went on my computer and I booked flights to Spain for £50 to a place called Seville, and I'm gonna go skydiving by myself for the next 3 days. Behind me, that mess on the floor is a parachute, and I've not packed my parachute in about 2 years. So the first course of action is gonna be to YouTube how to pack a parachute.
This is the full pack job. We're now going to go through step by step. So step one, make sure you have enough space.
The first issue we've come across is I do not actually have a lot of space. After literally 3 hours of attempting to pack the parachute, failing, taking it in and out of the bag, and then getting incredibly frustrated, we finally got it in. So we're good to fly. The way that I get super cheap flights right is a couple of things. Number one is I fly off peak, so I fly in times when most people are at work during the weekday. Number two, I fly to locations in Europe that aren't massively popular. In winter, stuff is super cheap. Number three, I use price comparison sites like Skyscanner. And number four, I don't fly with any hold luggage, which makes up the vast majority of the cost on these cheap flights. So I can get super cheap flights to cool, funky places. Also, a pro tip is when you're looking for flights on Skyscanner, set the month view rather than the day view, so you can just select the cheapest dates. And then also you can select a whole country rather than a specific airport to fly into, and then you'll see like the cheap gem airports. The whip is acquired. First thing to do is, obviously because you don't get any insurance whatsoever, is we pray. And then we also video the whole car before you get it. I've never had a problem. Not too bad for a £20 a day car rental. We've got a basically brand new Seat something. I went for the more premium option. I could have got the rich daddy scale Fiat 500, but my masculinity couldn't take that. So we paid a whole £10 more, I think it's £9 more, and got the 1.5 litre Seat Leon. This car is literally silly. It's brand new and it's like £7 a day. There is no hidden cost unless you break it, scratch it, crash it, chip it. It breaks down, then you're fucked. But, oh yeah, we're driving the right here. But how mad is that? It's literally £7 a day. How is this even profitable? It's so weird being away by myself, but I kind of love it. It's like, I'm just in another country on my own. It's just quite a nice feeling, man. It's freeing. I haven't done this in a while and it's good. I like it. All right, that's not very soft. I've literally got to wear compression on my toes, or my toes swell up. If I don't wear them, my toes actually are like grotesque, swollen, painful, which is not good. Fuck, bro, there's a rental car. Right, so the plan for today is either just jump and find some friends, or do a canopy course and learn about canopy piloting. Mate, what the hell is this weather? I just looked and it's not looking good for the next few days that I'm here. Day one, the weather was absolutely clapped, but anything that's like community based, you can meet people and make friends really easily. So the lads from a skydiving drop zone asked me to play football with them, and everyone just kind of got together, had this like manly game of football, which caused some bonding and made some friends, which is good. Pack job did not kill me. It opened okay. It was alright. I landed and didn't have to cut it away, so happy days. Bro, the rental car is so dirty. The track down to the skydiving place is literally like a rally track, so it has to be driven like a rally track. The drop zone is about 30 minutes away from me in the middle of nowhere, so you have to drive there to get there. And I met this guy the day before called Johnny, and he was completely by himself. He came from the UK as well by himself, and he did not have a car. And there were people there charging him 25 euros to go to the drop zone when the dudes go in there anyway, and they basically live in the same place. 25 euros like a day to drive 20 minutes. So I'm charging him 50, but the car's better. No, I'm joking. So I was like, dude, I'll just pick you up and maybe live a little bit out of the way. I don't fucking mind. Like, in the same situation, I would want someone to do the same to me. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah, mate.
Absolute legend, loves drum and bass, loves skydiving, so drove him to a drop zone, had a good old chat, did some jumps together and became friends. Right, boys and girls, that marks the end of my spontaneous couple of days away, flying with my parachute as hand luggage. You cannot trust Ryanair. Make sure to always travel with your parachute between your legs, just in case something goes wrong. But yeah, boys, it was just nice to get away, man. And I think it just goes to show the importance of whatever it is. Like, if you're feeling down, if winter's getting a bit too much for you, whatever the situation is, change your environment. You don't have to go away. You don't have to go abroad if you don't have the money or the time. Just like do something, get outside, go for a walk, you know, link up with people. Put yourself in a situation where it's going to push you outside your comfort zone, force you to meet new people, whether it's like join a new club. By doing these things, you are going to feel a million times better and realize that maybe most of your problems are made up in your own head. Right, lads, just a quick one. I want to jump in and get your opinion on something. So these videos where it's like a random vlog doing something weird or just like a classic old school video by me, should I just keep making these and uploading them to the main channel, or should I make a second channel for more like raw vloggy stuff? Let me know what you think, and peace.